What's up, YouTube? And welcome to another episode of Fluke King. All right. I'm your host, Eric Carolina, the Fluke King. That's right. Today we're going to be going over a few things. I just want to show you guys my setup so that you guys can kind of see what it is that I'm actually doing. We may even go over, a few of the different type of flukes I use. Right now I'm working on getting my own fluke bait created, so we'll see how that works out. But let's get it. I know you guys didn't think I was going to let you off that easy now, did you? Go ahead, hit that like button, and then that ding, 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 ding bell right after you subscribe so you can get put up on all my latest content. Now, let's get it. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you my 4 favorite Zoom flukes that I use. They're right here. I'm going to go ahead and show you in the order in which I use them, just so I can kind of check the temperament of the fish and kind of see where they're at. Typically, bass got all different type of habits that they use. But sometimes they're deep, sometimes they're shallow, sometimes they're off points, other time they're hiding off in deep cover. It just depends on the time of day as well as the season in which we're in. But I'm gonna show you recently on some of the more clear water lakes and ponds that I've been at, which ones I've really been hitting on. This one in particular, bam! Take a look at that baby right there. Hope that thing focused in on it. Anyway, this one right here is called White Ice. They are killing this right now, especially wherever there's schools of shad at and the bass are blowing up and chasing and busting through those shad. This one right here, you can't go wrong with it, especially if the water's clear. For some reason, this just ticks them off and they go after it a lot. My second go-to is this baby right here. Go ahead, take a look at that. Yeah, that right there is called Baby Bass. And no, not Baby Bash, the singer. So get that out of your head. He doesn't fish. Not that I know of, at least. Anyway, but yeah, so this one right here is called Baby Bass, and this is one I go to, like, especially if I'm in a new fishing environment that I haven't fished, or a new lake, a new pond, even a river that I haven't never fished before. I'll go ahead and I'll go to this because, come on, baby bass are dang near in every form of fresh water that you could think of, and they're always going to be there. So I definitely want to use this baby bass. I also have right here this pearl white fluke. You know what I mean? A lot of people say this is the more notable fluke that they have out there. You'll see this all over YouTube. A lot of people are doing a lot of content with these particular ones. But I only use these in certain locations. Ponds are great, all that, but I'm telling you, these other two work a lot better. However, I have caught some on this, especially when they were spawning earlier this year, when they're on their beds, and I just sit there and I just play with it. But anyway, they'll hit that. And the one that I don't really catch much on is this one right here. That right there is the smoking shad. And I'm not really a fan of it. I have it on one of my setups. I'll be showing you that later in the video. But I just do not catch much on it. I don't know. But I am the Fluke King, so that has to change. So let me go ahead and show you how I go ahead and hook these up and what kind of hooks I use. All right, now it's time to show you which hooks I use and how I'm about to hook up these flukes. But before I do that, let me go ahead and give a shout out to my sponsors. Rain, thank you for everything that you've done for me. Can't wait to see those shirts come in, as well as creations of a mind. Thank you as well. Cannot wait for the merch to come in, to go ahead and show all those at Fluke King what we got going on, and use our apparel up there on the lakes and the ponds, man. Thank you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and show you with my example flute. Why? I'm not rich. I'm just like most of you. I'm on a budget. So I got an old flute, pearl white, that I used out there on the lake. Caught a clunker on this one too. But I'm going to go ahead and show you. This right here is a Gamakatsu. Yamagatsu. Starts with a G. Anyway, I think it's an EWG. I don't know. It's 4-aught, I know for sure. But I like this particular style hook because, not because all the pros use it. I also mess with VCM as well. But anyway, let's go ahead and show you how this is done. There we go. I had to make a little crack for you. So basically what we're going to do is, because this is an angle, what you want to do is you want to take this and you want to put that in there. I kind of start from the top, and then when I hook it down, I don't know if you guys see that. When I hook it down at an angle. Boom. So it comes through there like that, right? And as I put it in there, I let it slip past this right here. Turn that thing around like that. And then on the side of it, what I want it to do is I want it to come to where I'm going to see where it's going to be at, just like that. And when I do it like that, it'll help me put the hole where I need it inside the bait. And I want to come line it up right down the dead center of it, right? So I go ahead, I put it in there like this. Boom. Watch this. Watch this when I pull it up. Hey! Look at him right there, right? Boom. That right there, that's how you hook the flute. But this is when you skin it in the back. I'm going to show you right here like this. Go ahead, take this. I don't know if you guys see that. We're going to try and make this work. And you skin it, boom, slightly in the back, ever so lightly. I had to see it, but that's pretty much the look you got right there. I'm going to zoom it in, zoom it out. Anyway, but that right there is called weedless. That way, you know what I mean, you can go ahead and take it through grass, any type of cover that you need to take it through, without actually getting hooked or stuck on anything. Thing is when it's weedless, don't think that the bass won't get it, because when they bite down, check this out. Bam. That amount of pressure happens and that hook comes right out of there. So I always skin it in the back like that, weedless. Them bass chomp down on it every time. That thing's going to pop right out of there every time you do it. Boom. Just like that. Hook every time. But anyway, that's how I hook it pretty much. The other ones, I'm not even going to waste my time trying to hook because I need those. I'm going fishing this week, so I got to have that available for content, so I'm not out there just running around chasing a whole bunch of flukes. Hopefully once I get my money right and I can get my own flukes design, we won't have this problem. But that's pretty much how you hook it. You can hook it on this type of hook. I prefer this one, but if you guys also have this right here, a lot of guys use this. Same thing. You want to come in at an angle. Boom. Hit it right there. Flip it around. Do the same thing. You want to see where it's going to come out at. Take that. Once I get it in there. There we go. Hook it right back there in the back like that. Boom. That's weedless all day. Skin it if you want to. You know. Hold on real quick. See, I'm on a budget. I got a laptop right here, and I got to make sure I keep that logo up there. Anyway, but yeah, so boom, weedless. You can't even see it on this one. That's crazy, right? But boom, guess what? It's right there. As soon as the bass bite, boom, this comes right out, goes right in his mouth. Sometimes hooks them right at the top. I primarily get them on the lip. I don't know, maybe I need to work on my technique. But This right here is how I want to get it every time. And that right there is a different style hook. Also 4/0, by the way. Also, this is a VCM right here. It's a screw lock. I will be showing you in another episode what I actually hook on this. And it's weighted. It's crazy, right? We're talking about, look how big this hook is compared to my bait. I would never put this on here. Never. Anyway, that's for another episode. Finally, as Rafiki would say, it is time. Time for me to go ahead and end this episode. I thank you guys for being patient. Once again, go ahead and hit that like button as well as that ding, 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 ding bell after you subscribe so that you guys can be up to date with all of my content. I will be going on the lake this weekend, so look out for that video next. Once again, this has been the Fluke King. Let's get it.